The morning came late. The adventurers stirred beneath the rising twin suns, their heads heavy from drink and limbs sore from battle. Groggy and dishevelled, they roused themselves slowly, strapping on armour, rolling bedrolls, muttering curses at hangovers and stiff joints. Even Wilhelm grumbled over his morning ale. Ogblog chewed dry rations with the enthusiasm of a dead horse, while Jojo looked far too pleased with himself. Dalamar, true to form, conjured magical warmth to dry the dew from his robes, still keeping a suspicious eye on everyone. By the time they had eaten and prepared, it was already close to midday. Lucius Hornsnake, ever the noble, was brushing dust from his fine cloak when Wilhelm asked him plainly, "And where are you heading, Hornsnake?" Lucius hesitated, the wind tugging at his golden hair. "I never wanted this," he finally said. "My older brother, the heir, died nearly a year ago. I was unfit, a spoiled second son, indulgent, lazy. No one expected anything from me. But with his death, I was next in line. My father sent me out to prove I'm worthy to inherit Hornsnake Hall." He nodded towards Randall and Arden, his stoic protectors. "They've been by my side since day one, to guard me, guide me, and ensure I don't drink myself into a ditch." His voice softened. "It took 4 months before I truly started to want this life, to earn it." Most of the group listened with sympathetic silence. Eldralon gave him a respectful nod. Even Wilhelm offered a grunt of approval. But not Dalamar or Jojo. The dark elf rolled his eyes, and the gnome's smirk said more than any words. Before anyone could speak further, a strange humming pulsed from Eldralon's pack. He stiffened and reached in. The blue orb, one of the mysterious relics they had recovered, was now vibrating violently, glowing brighter with every second. "Something's happening," Eldralon muttered. Suddenly, thin glowing lines began to crawl across the platform's stone floor, tracing intricate runes that spiraled inwards. At their center, a pedestal of obsidian rose from the ground with a grinding sound. Without a word, Dalamar stepped forward, his eyes narrowing with recognition or instinct. He plucked the orb from Eldralon's hand, and without hesitation, he placed it into the pedestal. The orb clicked into place. A blinding light erupted, pulsing outwards in a wave of energy. The air became impossibly still. Then a deafening ring filled their ears like a volcano exploding in the sky. Sight and sound vanished into pure white. And then, nothingness. The world returned slowly. Their bodies ached, but they landed softly. As vision and hearing crept back, they found themselves lying beneath the scorching light of the twin suns, but no longer at the Onyx Spire. They were in the Agamar Desert, a place far removed from the forest region they had come from. Endless dunes stretched out in every direction. A quick sprint to the nearest rise confirmed their fear. The spire was gone. The orb, too, vanished. Confusion rippled through the group. "What now?" Jojo asked, brushing sand from his coat. Lucius looked north. "Follow the suns," he said. "They'll lead us towards civilization." With no better plan, the party began their harsh march north. The heat was blistering, their boots swallowed by sand, and the water burned away from their flask faster than expected. After 3 hours of weary travel, a shape appeared on the horizon. A caravan of travellers, shimmering like a mirage. Wagons, beasts of burden, banners fluttering in the dry wind. Lucius raised a hand and shouted, "Ahoy hoy!" Some of the group protested the recklessness, but it was too late. The caravan had noticed them. Two men approached, a lean, dark-eyed merchant and a young man with a scarf wrapped around his face.
"Good afternoon,"
said the older man.
"I am Deimos, and this is my son Mar. You found a roaming flock, traders of the Agama Sands. Who might you be?"
The group introduced themselves, offering some gold in exchange for water, food, and directions.
"You travel northeast, towards the cliffs of Barrenfold,"
Deimos said.
"The closest outpost is Saradin's Steppe. 3 days if you press on."
The exchange was friendly. Deimos bowed and returned to his caravan. Hours passed. As the suns dipped lower, the ground beneath their feet trembled. Eldralon looked down. That's not wind. A low, rumbling vibration built up until, with a roar of tearing sand, a massive worm burst from the earth, jaws snapping. Then 5 more. Each worm was 10 to 15 feet long, armored with rough, yellow scales, rows of hooked teeth, lined circular maws that could crush bone and steel alike. "Worms!" Ogblog shouted gleefully, sword raised.